Okay, hello everybody. This is the Stories of Tamriel, and today we have a scene at a ocean. So it has been 5 days since everyone went and came on the ship. It is a boring ass thing to do to be stuck in a ship that's named Pride of Skyrim. Like they couldn't find a better name. There's probably a ship named like Pride of Imperials, Pride of this, Pride of Hammerfell. It's just a very generic name. Um, Everything is going, as I said, boring. Now, one thing that is not going boring is that the Alfarius, the NPCs, for those who listens, our friends, Alfarius, Minibar, Estelle, and they invite everyone to have fun with them in the mornings. It starts with Estelle trying to fight with a sword, or someone who can't fight with a sword, dueling with Alfarius or Finnebar, or anyone who wishes to join. Estelle invites Adrenial, Finnebar invites Morven, and the rest of the crew. Alfarius is the one who invites Grobnak. Usually, those who doesn't join wakes up to the laughter of the others because they can't get loud when they laugh. It's one of these days when Grobnak is sleeping because we will start with Bullet because fuck you, Bullet.
Why is it always me?
This is something that happens in every scene. We always start with Bullet. Grobnak is sleeping and seeing different dreams. And while he was seeing, him playing a flute naked in the forest, for some reason, the dream kind of gets like weirded out. In his self consciousness, he feels somebody is invading his dream, or someone, and it's the voice of Mephala that he heard before. It's the goddess of murder. It's the goddess of sex and plots. Not plots, sorry. What was the name of that thing, Christine? Goddess of sex, plot, not
I
plot.
don't think
Plot is
it was
blood.
sex, it was intrigue,
Intrigue, yes, intrigue.
but not
Now,
sex.
I think sex is also there, but never mind. So, you hear the voice. It's saying that Grobnak in a very seductive voice, reaching to him, trying to take his attention, which his attention is already on her.
Grognak will stand up like normal. He will stand up with his hands on his hip like a Superman or something. Not ashamed that he's naked.
Hmm.
He'll just trot around looking for the voice and just after he sees Mafala, he says, "Greetings."
You don't need to do your fake voice, Grobnak.
Yes. Yes. What is
You
you
have
require?
you prayed for me, and you offered to. You wanted to learn more
He will
regarding
nod.
the regarding the Ayala.
Yes. I am willing to do your bidding yet again for information or ways of getting to this Ayala.
You have proven yourself at first, but I need more. With the information of Ayala, you're going to receive a lot of powers, a lot of influence. Would you be willing to do whatever it takes? Would you share anything? Would you give anything to know where Rayala is?
Grognak kinda glares his eyes at her and says, at this point, considering that the world is going to end and all that, yes. If we don't find her, this Imric will, and that would not be good for me. Or anyone.
Don't kid yourself, Grobnak. You want the power that comes with it. Wouldn't you want to be known as someone who is not just a simple bard, not just a simple spy, but someone who commands respect or fear or whatever it wants? Wouldn't you want gold, money?
I do, but as you know, I'm an orc. Would be very hard to do such things, but I suppose if it's you, anything is possible.
I only open the way, Grobnak. Rest lies with those who are accept my help. And she extends her hand, that spidery, scaly hand of hers, to Grobnak.
Grognak's facade of this confident bard man that doesn't give a shit about stuff, he will change his posture and he will take the hand.
Do you promise? Are you willing to do anything to learn where he is? I'm asking one last time.
He looks right into her eyes and says yes.
Then I will take everything. And she smiles to Grobnak. That there is this weirdness that locks them together now. He can feel he is more. You can't tell how, why, but he is more and less at the same time. This deal that he made is making him feel more comfortable than he was, or more powerful than he was. The secrets is very important. Knowing everything is a good strategy. And that's what I want you to do. This blade is... When she says this blade, there was an ebony blade appears in her hands. In her other hand.
Mm-hmm.
It will serve you well.
Can I roll any knowledge to know to see?
Go
if I
right
can
ahead.
get the blade? Which one would you like me to roll?
There's no religion, right? I think there
There
is no
is-
religion. You should roll religion. Or history.
Can I re-roll that? Never mind. It's yeah. I got a 3. Well, if it's
go-
history, it's a 5.
Go. Okay, you should roll the history again.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
Jesus.
The ebony blade is... It's an Akaviri sword, and it's a Daedric artifact that belongs to Mufala. Killing is something that this weapon has a hunger for. It has a false edge. The back of the blade is like quite sharp as well.
Mhm.
And Blade has changed many hands over the years. It's believed once, like, the Eternal Champion, Hero of Daggerfall, Hero of Kavach, held this blade, and it was discovered by Balgruuf once, it was rumored, but who the fuck was Balgruuf? Ah, yeah, old guy in, white one. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It says it's cursed, but no, you don't know what the curse is.
Mm-hmm. He looks her in the eye with the same face as the picture of Gognak, and he says, "This is the ebony blade. You're giving it to me."
I do. You will need it to accomplish what I need you to do.
And what do you want me to do?
In High Rock, you will be called by Panatus Oculatus. Then they will talk about Imric and your service that you have done in Skyrim. Grobnak, I need you to roll wisdom immediately. Just pure wisdom. Let's see if you can make this roll.
Yes! I hope that's enough, please. I'd be scared if it's not.
It is. So, like, right before she completes her sentence, you do realize what she will ask from you. It was like, she firstly asked you, what are you willing to give? And you respond anything. And she said, I will take all, which means, your soul and everything. And then she said that secrets are something that I want to know all. And now she's talking about Panatus Oculatus in a meeting. And she says, like, don't you want to be respected? Don't you want to be feared? She wants you to take over the Panatus Oculatus. You immediately realize this, and, like, you're, like, leader of a Panatus Oculatus, which is, like, an insane thing to do. Like, not the leader, but, like, not the leader of the Emperor's guards, but the Emperor's spies. It's an it's an organization that has its own autonomy, and she's literally saying that, like, it continues with, once you're called to the meeting, you will kill the leader in secret, and then the Panatus Oculatus will choose a new leader. But before that voting, you will finish Imric. Once that happens, Grobnak, once that Imric is dead, your glory alone will put you on that spot. And this is how I reward my subjects. Once you are done with the dead, once you're done with the deed, the ebony blade will be completely yours.
Grognak's face still the same, still staring at her eyes. He will look downwards for a second, then go back to looking back in her eyes, and he will nod his head. I will kill seasons.
She smiles, and then you wake up, and near you there is an ebony blade.
Man, I need to, out of character, I probably need to wrap this with something before, like, the elf dude sees that.
It is like you remember the Finnebar is also using an ebony blade. Like he was using a rapier that's made of ebony. This
Oh,
just looks
so
like an ebony blade. This
just a
just looks
regular
like a normal
ebony
ebony
sword.
blade.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's like regular. It's a regular ebony blade. I will tell the stats. I'm still thinking about them. I will tell you the stats. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Now, we will return to others. What is everyone else is doing in this fine morning when Robnak is dream fucking with Mafala?
Who are you asking?
Everyone, whoever wishes to start. Oh, you don't like being first, right? So you go first.
Me?
Yes.
I'm assuming that is one day after all the shit that hit the fan last, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get some breakfast.
There is no like um there's no like how do I say this, a kitchen that prepares breakfast. It's like you like pardon, there is a kitchen. Of course there's a fucking kitchen. I'm sorry. But like there isn't like a place where everyone eats. It's just like people usually eat on their feet.
Well, yeah, I'll go grab something to eat, and then I guess I'll go back into my room.
Okay, so you won't leave your room?
I mean, not for now.
Come on, says Finnebar as he's like as you're coming back from the kitchen. You should fight with Estelle. She's learning how to be a better with the sword. Come on. Come upstairs.
Do you see my complexion?
I don't see any complexion in you. You're quite
Exactly,
young
because
still.
it's gone. Because I've been puking my guts off for 5 days now. Thank you very much. I'm in no position to do a duel.
She
don't
throws
think.
something. Pardon. He throws something to you like an apple.
I'm gonna dodge it.
You dodge it and like he face palms. He's like, that apple was supposed to heal you, asshole. Just eat it, take it one piece, and you will feel fucking better.
Then don't throw it. How about, give it?
I am going upstairs. We will be happy if you join us.
And why are you in such a good mood anyway?
I don't know. I saw your dreams.
I'll take the apple.
He actually knocks the door of Aviana as well. Come on, Aviana. We need to see you dueling with Estelle.
I'm still getting dressed.
Estelle is the one who knocks at Raniel's door. Sir Theor?
I'm not a noble. You don't need to call me sir.
You certainly look like a noble, sir.
What is your full name, Estelle?
I just go by Estelle. I'm not someone important enough to have a surname.
Well, then I'm going to call you Lady Estelle from now on. Either way.
I am touched, please. But
Huh.
come on, I'm going to kick Aviana's ass with the sword. Let's go.
Sure. I mean, guess it's better than just staying here reading.
Surely, she says with a smile and a small, laugh. And it's the Alfarius who kicks the door of Grobnak. Come on!
Oh, can you knock? I could
No,
have been wanking in here and you would have seen all that terrible things.
that's not what I need to hear. See you later. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So I am presuming everyone is going up.
Yep.
I'm I'm the one who's getting the sword. Kicked it. It's just gonna be.
What's Sasuke? What you were saying? Sorry, I couldn't
I
hear
was
you.
no. I was just kind of wondering, like, why am I the one who has to go and do the sword fighting?
It's
This
because
can only go wrong.
they literally just said like, "Yeah, Aviana is fighting with like Estelle," and you're like, "Am I fighting with Estelle?"
Right?
And like, I think the conversation went like, "You defend your Winter Sun honor," and I think Aviana was game after that point.
uh, Fine, I'll wear my old dress then.
You wear your old dress, and like when you come up, you actually see everyone is ready, and like Alfarius is like massaging Estelle's shoulders, and like, "Yeah,
God.
kick her ass." Estelle is a Breton. She is no longer than a normal Imperial, shorter than a Nor. She's shorter than you, of course. She's taller than Bosmer, and Estelle is a person not that tall, so like she's quite shorter than you, and she takes the like a
I want to do something.
well,
I will
so what do you wanna
point out to Aviana her weak spots.
okay, you are like, okay, like this is what, like, I want to ask you
Whispering,
one by
though.
one. Yeah, I want to ask one by one what people are doing. So what's Grobnak is doing?
How big is the ship
So
up like the
big.
deck?
It's a big ship.
Okay, I would like to cast major image and make a stage, a ring, like an illusionary ring.
Okay, there's an illusionary ring at the in the ship. What's Hermaniel's doing?
Um, I'm going to, I don't know, try to motivate Estelle or something like that.
How do you want to motivate the Estelle?
I mean, probably being a bit sarcastic because I don't really think that you should be trying to learn how to fight with swords, but I'm going to say that she's going to win and stuff like that. Probably.
Okay, she does a fist, like a thumbs up to Adrenial. Aviana, how are you
Like
getting ready for a fighting?
Mage
I'm
armor.
going to cast mage armor because fuck that shit.
Immediately, Estelle is like, "Oh, are we like casting magic now?"
Hey Bruce, really? Quickly.
It's a wooden sword.
Sorry, I have to go back. I have to pick up food.
Okay, it's fine. Morven, what are you doing?
I will be first of all pointing to you that wooden swords are heavier than the actual swords, so
Yes, I know.
yeah. And two, I will be pointing out to Aviana all of the weak spots that I can see on Estelle.
Perception. Perception. Which one would it be? I'm trying to check your sheet to what it would be. Investigation. Perception investigation, please.
I mean, isn't one of them... Or you want me to roll both?
No, investigation. $12. You give her a tip or two. It's like, oh look, she's
I would have
stepping in front
preferred
of
my
her
perception. I rolled better.
hair. I made a mistake. It should have been just an investigation roll.
Is it though?
I am used to VTM or like the other games
You
where
are
like
the
perception,
indicator.
empathy, intelligence, occult. That's why I said perception investigation. Made a dumb mistake.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
that would be more perception though, I think.
You give her a tip or two. The The Alfarius asks around, is there anyone who wants to bet?
I'm gonna roll a D2, and whomever it lands on is that's who I'm gonna bet on. Aviana's one. I guess I'm betting on Estelle.
You bet on Estelle. How much money you bet on Estelle?
5 gold.
You bet 5 gold, and he
Well-
says like, you will take 10. Aviana is the favorite.
Underdog.
No, Estelle is the underdog.
How is Estelle the underdog? Aviana hasn't done any dueling or
Finnebar did teach him bits
eh.
sword fighting, and at the same time, she's longer. She has longer reach.
Which makes her a bigger target.
But it's a huge advantage to have long arms and, you know, a bigger body. It keeps the enemy at your outside of you.
And I don't know Estelle's dexterity rating, because that also is a big, you know, thing.
Do you have any way of learning Excel's dexterity? Do you
I
have
don't
that
think
thing?
so.
Let me check who looks more dexterous.
I mean, if it's just based on looks, Estelle definitely looks more dexterous. If she's wearing an armor and Aviana is wearing a dress.
I think looks more dexterous. Pardon, Aviana looks more dexterous, but like, yeah, Aviana is wearing a dress for this, so that makes her like
More dexterous.
a bit weird. But no,
Yes.
having a dress is like not a good thing.
It's lighter
For-
than armor.
Estelle is not wearing an armor.
Oh, well, yeah.
For all everyone knows, Estelle is a mage, so she doesn't wear any armor.
Sorry, that took a while. I was squabbling with Jesse over food.
It's welcome back. So,
Thank
Morvin is like pointing out that the like Estelle is like stepping with her right foot all the time, and saying
Uh-huh.
like she looks a bit dexterous, but you will look more dexterous. The type of tips that you may use to fight, and she says like, oh, she's going to use her left hand, it seems.
Okay.
Could I do one more thing before the fight starts?
Go right ahead.
I would like to play my flute and play the Witcher fighting music with it,
Okay.
and give both of them bardic inspiration.
No, 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 no.
Oh
Okay.
god. Not a banana tiger.
Saskia,
Yes.
Saskia, you know how to fight with a sword. You were taught
Yeah.
by Finnebar.
Yeah, I am proficient with the
like-
longsword.
Yeah, that's also true. So, you have a sword, wooden sword in your hand. It can break easily. It's not that like it's not a very well built thing. It's just something probably they bought. And yeah, the fight starts as Estelle is a small
And
she's like
guard.
yeah, and she's on guard and like she's like going right, going left, going right, going left. What is Aviana going to do?
Well, if Morin has pointed out, weak spots, then she's probably gonna aim for that. Like, I can't imagine Aviana being raised as a Nord is going to be, oh yeah, let's play this right, left, right, left, right, left game and dance. I think she's just gonna be like, go ham.
I agree. So go ahead.
Now I need to learn how to roll because I've completely forgot. How do I attack?
1d20, 1d20, and like you add your proficiency bonus.
Where is that one?
So to
Find it.
proficiency bonus is 3. I'm not sure if it's 3 because like you guys are level.
It's still 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3.
Saskia, did you
I can't-
choose new spells?
For level 9?
What is our level?
Level 7?
Level 8.
7.
Level 8.
Oh, when did we level up?
Last
Last
time?
week.
Oh no, then I didn't do anything.
No, I hate you, Saskia. but it's fine.
I know you do, sweetie. I love you too. Oh, there is my longsword. But it's a +1. Why do I have a longsword +1?
Because you took it from the
Ah,
The wormwood.
right.
yeah.
That's
but
what I need to roll, but then without the +1, because that would be weird. Or
Yes,
can I just roll it with
yes.
the +1?
Just roll it normally. We will
Right.
reduce the damage. Don't worry.
Thank you. Makes it easier.
So you roll 18,
Seems
and
to
like
hit.
she is going to. I'm not gonna make it if you don't mind. Like not like a proper duel. It's just gonna be like
Oh.
you're gonna roll and
No.
she's gonna roll, and like we will see who does it better.
Mm-hmm. Bah. Oh, bah.
Okay, she also rolls.
uh,
And like your blades come at the air, and she like dodges, like she kind of goes back, and but because of like you being longer, you kind of like push her towards the end of the ring. Is there anything specific you want to do?
got
I
the
mean-
bitch.
no, why would I do that?
The you're hearing like everyone is like yelling, and like even the crew is joining this, as in like they're watching.
Oh, no.
Cat fight, cat fight.
Right? I mean, I just wanna, it's a combat. I just kind of wanna, smack.
It's fine. Smack
Oh.
is fine. Go right ahead.
How? Oh wait, then I roll for damage, right?
Don't roll for damage. Just roll.
I don't do damage.
think your thing
yeah.
I
was
think that's
broken.
not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damage type just says -1 on my sheet. I don't know why it just says -1 on my sheet, but it does.
You
That's
didn't
kinda
put
weird.
1D You didn't put 1d8 there, but it's
Uh,
fine.
Kill this.
Roll your. Just roll for like attacking again, not for damage.
Okay, cool. Makes it a lot easier. There you go. This is not so good. Now I know why you picked
That's the Aviana we know and love.
me. Right?
This time, Estelle is like, just like you attack, she dodges to the right and like she, with the back of the sword, hits you in the ass.
Yeah, this is why I have mage armor. I wouldn't be able to sit for a fucking week.
That's true.
Yeah.
The,
For the wrong reasons.
and like, everyone is like yelling. When Estelle hits, Alfarius is like, kill the bitch! Go, go, go!
Gee, thanks.
Oh, sorry, Aviana.
It's rude.
Okay, it's. Are you gonna attack again? Estelle looks like defensive.
I clearly.
Ooh.
Yep. Hey, I better have all these like
I
rolls
should have
out
taught her
in
dirty
this.
tricks better.
Sasuke, you
I
do
don't
like
know
to
what's
do
up
it.
with me.
You do a swing, and then like at that time, everyone hears black sails
Of course.
to the east.
Oh,
You can smack Estelle as she looks east.
oh.
Just do it.
I'm not mean like that. I will be looking myself. Like, Avian is fine. Finally. I don't have to do this anymore.
The as you guys like just pass Solitude, there is actually like the captain went away from the
Hell.
Solitude.
Oh.
And it's the lucky main I fucking forget this word just a second. He's away from the land, like there's no like there's sight of the land, but it's like far away. And basically like there are some there's one black sails, the bigger ship closing distance coming towards this ship. the black sail is there's like there's not normally the pirate thing. It's like the skull, and there's a like a there isn't a human skull and like two swords. There this time this sail has um, it has a like a skull with like weird teeth like an orc with tusks and two maces.
Oh no. Oh no.
Orc
Let me know when they
pirates?
come. I was gonna say, let me know when they're coming into 100 feet line.
100.
already.
I can shoot from a 300.
You are amazing, dear. How much damage did you do? Oh, right, never mind.
I didn't roll anything, so.
So the captain comes near the crew and says, we maybe can outrun them, but we're not very sure." He talks with like Grobnak. But and then like the guy at the upper side also yells, "Tsunami!"
God damn it.
Well,
So can
there
people-
goes.
People doesn't need to be an idiot. There are no tsunamis at Skyrim. Whoever
Hmm.
or whatever did this,
What kind of magic?
Is it drow?
kind of magic. And like it is coming from the front. So basically, like the outlasting the pirates seems like a bad idea, or he will ram the ship to the big waves.
Push.
What's up, Saskia?
I dispel the fucking tsunami.
I don't think so.
I think so.
The captain again comes near. Wow, we should get ready to fight, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I heard these pirates. They're quite good, so we need to defend everything we have. We can't run into that thing.
You can turn the other way.
There is no other way. The tsunami comes from Gehenna side. Basically the pirates comes from the east. Pardon. The pirates comes from the north.
It was east.
I made a mistake. We can't turn the other way because they will catch us if we do.
Does your ship have any defenses against piracy?
Well,
Cannons or bows?
no cannons. Well, what is cannon? Out of
All right.
curiosity.
Yeah. Bro.
I don't know what is a cannon, good sir.
I mean ballista. Pardon me. I had a very strange dream.
Sadly, no. This is not a very good. This was more of a transportation and a trading vessel.
You have
We-
oil, right?
Yes, we do.
Well, use barrels of oil, make a line, throw them in the water, light them up.
I don't think we have that much oil.
Well,
So-
the oil disperses in water, doesn't it?
How good is the captain of this ship?
Captain of the Gishuris looks quite old and experienced.
Do you think we can lead the pirates to the tsunami while we escape from it?
That's a bold talk, which I do not expect it from an Altmer, but well appreciated. I
Can
agree.
you do it?
That is a plan that is doable. Well, I am old and I want to die and go to the, Sovngarde. So yes, I think I can do it.
While they're talking about that, Gogna's gonna go to Estelle.
What?
Estelle, tell me, how far can you shoot out your amazing fireball.
She says what is written in the fireball spell.
Okay then, Estelle, I would like you to stand behind the what do you call the back of the ship?
Ship's ass.
The earth of the ship.
Oh my god.
You and I will be the safeguard. If they were to catch up to us and within our range of fireball, we will blast them. Burn the wood.
The Estelle nods, but at the same time, the what was the name of that guy? The captain asks, "Is there anyone who can create wind?"
Let's see. Nope. Wait, I can turn into a bird and flap my wings, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Use the dragon.
It's not big enough to create wind.
Okay,
Yeah.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Could polymorph increase the size of the dragon? or do we
No.
have any enlarged spell?
No.
That would be
Well,
hilarious though.
fuck. It does shoot fires though, doesn't it?
It does shoot fire. Yes, it's like a
Tiny
enough
fire.
to burn a
Their
tiny
sails.
meat.
I mean, if it shoots fire on their sails, they will catch up.
Same goes for any
That would mean he
fireball.
would. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna let Baby Dragon fly over to that ship and then
Yeah.
set the sails on fire. That's like, no. No. That's a recipe for disaster we're not gonna do.
We could try to make the baby dragon make the air behind our sails lighter so we can try to move faster maybe.
Oh.
I mean, if
How
it's
many
go up
sh-
there, flappy, maybe.
How many ships are there?
One.
Just one?
It's not that big a deal.
Okay. Well, I would like to try something, but it might end up disastrous for me. I am thinking of turning into a bird, fly up to their mast, burn it, and then fly back here.
Make sure you poop on their heads.
You have mage armor.
Maybe
I do not.
we don't know if these pirates are going to attack. Maybe they will see the tsunami and also leave. Maybe we should just wait and see.
I doubt.
Can I roll anything to see if that tsunami is natural?
You know it's not natural.
That
Is
tsunami
there
is
any
so-
way we
Tsunamis
could check?
You know,
Sorry.
appear out of
Is there
nowhere.
any way we can check to see if someone on the pirate ship is actually casting that? Like, is this a trick that they do? Or
So,
is it
like-
something else?
In a ideal circumstance, an ideal world, you heard there is something called a meteor swarm, and you would think that this big tsunami is in the same level with that type of magic. So either someone who is very fucked up and quite powerful is in that ship,
Or it's our
someone-
little friend.
or someone really fucked up and powerful is casting this that is not on that ship.
I have a few theories about the origin of this tsunami, but important thing is that can't let it catch up to us.
The captain is like, there is, how many mage among you?
We're okay.
5?
One?
No. Like, okay, Aviana is a mage. Hadranil is a
Oh.
mage. Estelle is a mage. Gwenville is a
Grognak is a
mage,
mage.
technically. Grognak is a mage.
Yeah,
Technically.
but Granville
technically-
isn't here.
Who's technically a mage, sorry?
Everyone but me.
No, Finibar is not a mage as well.
Well, I mean from the players. Okay.
Yeah. Um, immediately the captain is like, "Can't you guys just throw fireball or something?"
That's the idea. Aviana, how far can you shoot your lightning bolt?
Um, say that. Let me up. Lightning bolts. Lightning bolts. Going from myself in 100-foot line.
Let's see. Can I turn into a giant bird? Let's see.
You want them
I
both
like
over there,
this
right?
idea. Yes.
I like this idea. I'm all for it.
Wait, let me find out how big a giant vulture is.
Probably not big enough, but the idea is nice.
Let's see.
A for effort.
If you pass a strength roll, you can carry Aviana enough for her to cast the spell, so she can like light the fucking things on fire.
I'm all for this.
Well, realistically, though, she will also have to concentrate and hold on to the bird.
Yes.
It's fine.
Is,
That's fine.
Is it?
Just throw
You
me a
have
rope.
-1
Oh
strength.
shit, it's a large beast. I can do it. Let's go.
Do it. What could possibly go wrong?
Like the worst is basically them falling to the water and casting on air.
Okay, so I can turn into a giant bird, and you can cast your lightning bolt, and then we'll go back, and hopefully we can have a pint afterwards.
Yes. Let's see.
If we fall in the water, I can turn into a shark, hopefully. And then if anything happens bad after that, please, please, leave it to the bard. Don't sing.
Estelle is like, I agree, Aviana. Please leave it to the boy.
I don't care. That was funny.
It's
Yeah.
not the right
Oh,
time
right.
to mess with her confidence. This is a pretty risky plan.
Do it.
I apologize, Morgan. I should have given you the right of being an asshole to the group. You're right.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just in case you forgot, you should still be, what the fuck is it called? You still have inspiration if you need it.
Yes.
Grognak will turn into a giant vulture. There we go. One level 4 polymorph spell, turn into a vulture, and let's see. Where the fuck is it? Oh great, I lost Link.
Ah, bullet.
Okay, I found it. It's back.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, so I can fly 60 feet per round.
Okay, go right ahead.
They're large creatures. They need to roll strength to carry Aviana.
It's more like, I think you keep your same strength.
I turn into all my stats basically turns into the
Giant
animal
vulture.
hunter. Yeah.
So let me check the stats of Giant Vulture. And
Uh,
roll.
Okay. So roll strength.
I will, but I'm trying to find the strength of Vulture.
It's 15. Here's the link. I posted it.
Okay,
in Vulcan.
go right ahead and roll that then.
Aaron Jesus, please, please. Fuck you.
Okay,
Can I
barely.
use lucky?
Yes,
Can I
you can.
use lucky?
Yes, you can.
Fuck you! Fuck!
Oh no.
Am I already going into the water?
So
That's an
like,
18 total.
what
That's
I'm
an
gonna
18
say
total
is
time,
this.
right?
This is what I'm gonna say. So like, Grobnak starts flying, right? Yeah, fuck yeah, and like, I don't know about Morgan and Randy, but the rest of the group is like, yeah, woo, fuck him up, and like up, up,
And
Up.
down.
and like, you know that like, you know that moment where like, oh no, this wasn't a good idea. So like Gromnak is like slowly going down, and like the wings are going faster than normal. So I'm gonna give you another roll that you can do, uh, but like it is
We're
gonna
gonna-
get harder this time.
Okay, this is
Nobody
how
saw
like
that
this is how
coming.
we're gonna kill the pirates though. We're gonna make them die of laughter over this.
Maybe I
we
should
still
have
win.
cast flight on someone who is strong.
Fuck my life.
Oh my god.
I don't suppose I can use lucky again.
I would
Um,
appreciate it.
Finnavar,
What's
how strong
what?
are you? How strong are you?
That's a
Quite.
14. Is a 14 enough?
Okay, I will tell it, but let's check it. I think I am strong enough. Why?
Because I'm going to cast flight on you so you can nade them.
Thank you. He says with a smile. As you cast flight on him, he cast haste on himself.
Why didn't you just cast flights on me? I get that this is
Yeah.
funnier, but why didn't you?
I forgot. I forgot I had that spell.
And like,
Oh god.
so basically, like Grobnak is like, fuck, this isn't going well, and then like Finubar is like Superman, doing like a Superman.
I got it from here, guys, you know?
Aw.
I
I really feel bad for Grognak now. He's
This
crying.
is so romantic.
You know, like the thing where the Superman does is like he lands with the plane. It's like, I'm Superman. I'm good, and like he's just like trying to push Grobnak.
I mean,
Aw.
he could just grab Aviana
Yeah.
and make it romantic.
And okay, he extends his hand to Aviana.
I do need to have one hand left to cast, people.
Well,
he's-
I guess he can grab you from elsewhere.
Oh,
And
God.
he- So like he tries to move you to his shoulders, you know, like hugging him through his shoulders while he's flying.
I mean, I think it's the safer option. No offense, Grognak. A for effort, but you know.
Gromnak, can you cast anything while you're in this form?
No.
Okay, they may shoot us with crossbows. So can you,
Fuck off.
no, not fuck off, but just
Attract them.
it's right. Yes, that one.
Grognak will fly towards them and like try scratching the sails and like making him the prime target.
Just don't go too close to the sails, because I'm not planning to just
Yeah.
shoot lightning. I have a strategy here.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, the Grognak will harass them while in the bird form.
Okay, so Gromnak, roll me your dex, athletics, no acrobatics, because I think athletics, or just flying around.
Oh shit, I don't know how. I think it's just. Okay. Let me look up how you do those stuff in a polymorph form real quick.
No problem. In Saskia, you will cast the spell. Before that, can we take a
I'm
break?
gonna cost a lot of shit.
Okay, can we take a
Yes.
break for 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, BR. Okay, Estelle looks at the Pedraniel and Mormon and says, they look like they may need help. Would you guys mind if I cast flight on you too?
Sure.
Why don't you, if you're so good with fireballs, maybe you should cast flight on yourself and try to burn down that ship.
I think
I can-
somebody needs to. you're right. Maybe you cast me on flight on me. I cast flight on you, and Morgan stays here and
Do
does what Morgan does.
what?
I'm just kidding. I'm being an asshole. You should cast flight on you as well.
Sure. But shouldn't we wait a bit? I don't know.
I think they may get sniped by those crossbows. She kind of like looks towards the ship and shows like a couple guys. They seem to have crossbows there.
Yeah, come on.
How-
Let's have some
How
fun.
far from the other ship are we?
Close to 200 meters, which is more than 300 feet, but it's coming close.
Okay.
You can wait because it will come close.
Can I at least roll my attack first? Because we were there, right?
You were coming close.
Okay.
So we are going to fly there. What about Alferia?
He kind of looks and says, "I'm fine here."
You can give us suppressing fire, cover fire if necessary with arrows, right?
Yes, that's something I can do. So, go right ahead. Cast flight on me.
I can just cast flight once more.
Estelle says I can do it.
Okay.
I will handle them. You go. But while this conversation was happening, Aviana.
Okay.
Cinnabar is flying and saying like, "Hon, you're not that light."
Hey. Can't help it. So, you just let's just get this over with quick.
Okay.
Before he gets a boner.
You're going to lightning strike the ship or something else.
So, how many people, like, because lightning bolt works with a straight line and then hits a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many people can I hit in a straight line that are on the ship?
You
How
didn't.
big
Roll me wisdom.
You
Roll
didn't
me
prepare a
wisdom.
map, did you?
No, I didn't. It's fine. Roll me wisdom.
Give me wisdom. Yay, that is like my dump stats.
But
Still
your
get an
dump,
18.
your dump stat
Oh my
gives you the idea
god!
that if you
How?
shoot, Satya, your dump stat gives you the idea of if you shoot the basically the the sorry I forget
The
word.
mast?
No. The sail. If you shoot the sail with lightning, it is going to burn. Without the sail, they can't move.
I have a thing for that as well.
A fireball it.
Yeah. So, I have this firebolt, right?
Mhm.
That is a one target spell. So I can use my twin spell on it and cast it again. Then I can also choose to substitute the fire by lightning, as you said, and add to the something with it.
Okay.
Then I
Doable.
also have the quicken spell, in which I can shoot a normal spell. It's a bonus action. I can also shoot lightning bolts to hit as many people as we can, which I would like to do, including the guy who's standing at the helm. So that, if he goes down, they will need to find someone else who can fucking steer the ship.
Okay,
Ultimate
go right ahead
chaos
and
in
do
the
that.
street spell. Okay. Do you want me to first shoot the fire bolts that I will substitute with lightning, or do you first want me to shoot the lightning bolt?
Whatever you wish.
Lightning bolt's coming up. Bird. Shit, I should have cast it 2 levels higher. Oh, why is there a net one now? Higher level cast is fine. I just need to add 2 levels to it, so
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna give me a moment, because I can cast it 2 levels higher, so I just
Do
need
you
to...
carry your staff with you?
Why not? I have 1 hand left.
No.
Unless you say
you're-
no, that's cool.
No, you're hugging Cinnabar.
You can
Remember,
grab
you
his
still
staff.
have
Wink, wink.
an inspiration.
You
Yes,
can't
I do
cast
also have
inspiration.
inspiration.
My inspiration is a D8 still.
It's a D8 on what?
Attacks that. Let me check. Sorry, I forgot.
Is it on damage? Really poor roll. Poor fucking roll. 3 ones.
Let's see.
4 ones actually, because the higher level cost. Ugh. This roll very much. Still 22
Oh,
damage, you know,
it's
it's not bad.
Only
but-
for ability checks, attacks, or saving throws. Damn it.
And I don't need to attack it, like not with this spell. Okay, so
Alas.
that is 22 damage in a line, which will hit multiple people, including Hellman.
So like you do the lightning bolt and like it goes in a straight line. The issue is like you're moving so fast that it goes, but you do shoot the guy in the holding the helm, and he goes down and he's like someone is like fuck, get the helm, get the helm. They're like there's a chaos there.
Okay, and then now we're gonna shoot the 2 fireballs. I can't apparently substitute with lightning now because I don't have the staff with me. So that is 1 for 12, or to hit 12, but I guess to hit the sail will
Mhm.
hit. So that'll do 12 fire damage on one of the sails, and then I will cast it again.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do 6. That was poor.
Out of curiosity, like how did you cast 3 things? I am just curious.
I have 2 feats. One is called Quicken Spell. That says if the spell has a casting time of 1 action, I can cast it as a bonus action, which I used for the lightning bolts. And then the other feat that I have is the Twin Spell. If spell cantrip has a target of 1, which the firebolt has, the lightning spell actually doesn't. Not self, it doesn't have because I'm not going to set myself on fire. I can aim it at a second target within range.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Here you go.
So like Aviana just throw like insane amount of things like pew pew pew, or like boom boom boom, and
More like
there's a
zap, zap, zap.
total- yeah, zap zap zap, and like there was just like insane chaos in the ship. It was going fast as it can come towards the ship, and it's just like there was insane chaos. Amachan did not expect this, as he was expecting ships to hit each other, but the players are players. So
Sorry, sweetheart. I was built for this.
it's fine. It's fine. I should have taught more. But Grobnak, can you roll me Dex Athletics, please?
I got a 12 on it.
Okay. You're taking attention and saving Aviana from the spells, or the crossbows.
Yeah.
You see like 3 crossbows like just flying behind you, and while Aviana is casting, Adrenaline Morven is coming towards the ship as well, I presume.
Yeah, I'm swimming in the air.
I'm
You're-
going to cast Shatter on that ship.
What does Shatter do?
Basically, it creates pretty much a earthquake with a 10 feet radius. So I basically want to destroy the ship with this.
So like,
Go big or go home.
let me show my face.
No, that's not what I wanted to show. Wait.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling that, the mages are here trying to like, I can do this, but I can do that.
Yeah, that's a dick contest right now, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I literally laid my dick there on the table. It's like, boom, boom, boom. I will not lie about this. This was my dick move.
Well, I don't know if I have any dick moves right now.
So like, I started this tsunami and thing, the other thing, like this. I'm posting in the general chat.
Why don't you post in the scene chat?
It's just post, just check the general. This was me, and I'm like, huh, I got you, bitches. And then the players was like this, and then the players are like this, especially Saskia.
Live to serve.
It's coming, it's coming. Just check, just check. And then like I am just raging.
I mean, you're underestimating the fuckery we can come up with.
I mean,
Exactly.
if I had my staff
underestimated the
with me,
fuckery.
this would have. If I had just, if someone would have cast flight on me and I would have had my staff there, I would have casted everything to levels higher. Just saying.
I forgot.
Okay. So can you guys cinematically tell me how you guys wreck this shit apart and like every fucking individual in that ship to go down swimming?
Did you read what the spell does?
Let me
I'm not
check.
sure if it's going to actually destroy the ship, but it might just destroy the first level of the ship, the deck. At
I
least
think
some
like
various
if you,
parts of it.
I have to see if you cast that shit on like a side of the ship is going to go down.
Right.
I can imagine Aviana and Hadraniel just landing on the deck of their own ship. You know,
The-
just kind of brushing the dust off their shoulder. Be like, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, and a high five, of course.
Altmer in the house.
The damage was rolled wrong because it's counting as if it was a level 2 spell, but it's always at the max level, so I need to roll the damage again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go right ahead and roll damage.
It went even worse
The-
the first time.
It's fine, man.
Oh, not
Basically,
worse,
what happens is like you create a huge hole in the side of the ship, and it's like
The
everyone's
hull
like,
is
oh
bridged!
no, oh fuck,
The hull is bridged!
fuck.
Get to the
I just want to
rafts!
ask, like, Grobnak, are you gonna like grab a guy with your vulture claws and then throw him to the sea? Because like, while at it, you can just do that if you want.
Sure, why not?
Or you can rescue one, and then we can, you know, question them.
Interrogate.
Hey.
Ransom them?
Who? They're pirates. Who would pay for a pirate?
Slavers.
Or the authorities? Imagine catching the pirate captain and bringing it in. Look who we arrested. Is there a bounty?
I think the pirate captain is probably dead already.
I kind of wonder if, like,
I don't
they
know.
were sent on purpose
Oh.
by a certain someone. That's why I kind of want to question them.
But I don't think you guys can talk. Like this is an old.
No, that is out of
so
character, I
I would
believe.
say, yeah, I think like
I-
Grobnak should do what Grabnak is doing. So what do you want to do, Grobnak?
I would like to roll perception and try to see if there's anyone that actually looks like a captain.
There is this guy who's like looks like he zapped so hard that he just burst dying.
God damn.
Sorry.
It's like
Well-
Aviana is shrugging over. It's like shrugs. But what do you want to do, Grobnak? Go right ahead.
I'm okay. I would like to try and do the first thing you said earlier, like pick him one up. But if I could actually pick one up and not, fall into the ocean like when I tried with Aviana, I'm gonna try and bring him. But if not, I'll just drop into the ocean.
Go right ahead.
Let's see.
Strength check.
Do the whale thing.
Well, thing was kind
I
of funny.
dropped
Not
him.
gonna lie.
I drop him in the ocean.
Like take him, and you're like, no, this is too heavy, too heavy. This is a fucking fat Nord. No. Morven, just tell me what kind of madness you're doing.
I don't know if there's anything for me to do, honestly. Like, I could just land there and just slashing people just for the heck of it, I suppose.
You land and smash, or not smash, slash people for the heck of it while there's a chaos in the ship. The I'm gonna narrate this. Fuck it. In the end, the ship goes down. You guys just destroyed thousands of golds worth of ship in 30 seconds. The other ship, or your ship and the crew, is screaming and chanting the name of the Adventurers Guild. And yeah, there are those who lands on the water and swimming. The captain is slowly moving his ship towards those who are on the ground and swimming
In the water.
in the water. And he kind of yells like, "Adventurers! We can take them hostage! The leader of Gehenna City may offer us money for this!"
Let's grab him.
Vulture noises.
They throw like a thing for them to get up, and the second they get up, they like point them at a
Cage.
cage, basically. And yeah, like you guys captured 30 pirates. Orcs, Nords, Redguards, some Britons, no Ultimer, some Argonians, one Dunmer, and a lot of orcs, like I said. Majority of them are orcs. The captain says that the drinks are on him as he opens a barrel of a beer. It is quite good.
What happened to the tsunami?
You guys are basically like staying the fuck away from the tsunami, and it just goes down. After this weird situation and the duels and all that jazz, next day in the morning you guys find yourself in the city docks of the city of Gehenna. Gehenna is a big city. It's one of the biggest in High Rock. There used to be 7 kingdoms in High Rock, now there's 3. Gehenna is one of them. There's 2 big kingdoms and 1 small kingdom. It's not Gehenna, but it's Johanna. I keep saying Gehenna because I'm, dummy. But yeah, just... So
I
basically...
was already
to
wondering why it
explain-
was calling like a vampire thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Gehenna. I think all of us are more like. I think all of us are like more accustomed to say Gehenna. So I'm just gonna say Gehenna. This city is again ruled by a king. He doesn't call himself a king, but he is equal to the kings of the High Rock. For some reason, he is the lord of the city and king of his kingdom. It is just some stupid Breton thing. Titles is strange. It comes with marriages and goes with noble families. In Skyrim and Cyrodiil, noble families are just, like you have a name, you do some stuff, you're rich, you're noble. In High Rock, it takes a strange form. Like in the France, is it where this shit comes from? It is like lords and ladies are just like not just rich people, but like they're like my grandfather defeated the orc leader and he was knighted in this regard, and that guy receives respect from those around. The city is full of around the city there are walls, and there is a skinned bear as a sigil everywhere around the city. And while the ship is coming to the docks, the Finnabar just asks Aviana, "Aviana, wasn't your brother's and your family's sigil a bear?"
Apparently so. I don't know. I never
Yes.
stated that in character. But okay, cool.
I told you that your
Okay.
it was a bear. They were the bear of Skyrim.
Aren't Stormcloaks having the bear too? Oh, no, wait.
They have a bear, but like their sigil is
head.
a bear head.
Yeah.
The Aviana's family is like a bear with a winter sun on it. Because like the Skyrim doesn't have like the bear is like among the mightiest, even mighty than the lions. The mightiest animal in the forest is probably that fucking spider. But fuck it, it's no
The
words.
spiders and dragons.
It's just true, that's the dragons, but still, it's the bear. So Finnebar just says like, "Oh, Yana, wasn't your family sigil as a bear?
Yes.
That's a skinned bear, Aviana.
Yes.
Everyone is, by the way, can hear this conversation. What's up with the skinned bear?
It could be a coincidence.
No.
Oh! Great.
What's going on?
Stay in the back. Family feud.
Understandable.
Maybe you should
Are
come
you gonna
up with an
hide
ally
that?
as,
Are you
Are
going to
you-
hide him as he points at the amulet of Talos?
Doesn't say anything about my family, but
This is the
Yes.
the soil of the Empire. This is the land of the Empire. Talos worship is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, I'll hide that, and I don't know. Could be alias. It would be useful. Already come up with a name for myself. So, anyone has a suggestion?
Abi. Says Estelle. Avi is simple.
Avi what?
Avi babyface.
Right. That's how they're gonna take us very seriously.
Avi Fireheart.
Maybe she should come up with an Altmer sounding name.
Avi the Slaver.
Avia
Facepalm.
Valinor. There's no need to go complicated with that. Just say Avia Valinor.
Sounds like the best idea I've heard so far.
I have to say that the Avi the Slaver looks more Altmer to me. Says Estelle.
Thankfully, you're not deciding it. Now, shall we go?
Still, do you see me as a slaver?
I see everyone as a slaver.
Except the Bretons, maybe?
Makes sense.
Oh, but
By the
remind me,
way-
what happened to orcs?
Pardon?
No, that was a jab at Estelle. Because,
What happened
Bretons did fuck up the orcs really badly.
She says, what happened to them? It's quite simple. What happens to those who fucks up with us?
Anyway, let's focus on other things. Estelle, how do you feel?
Amazing as always. Thank you, Hadreniel.
That's not what I meant. You're going to somewhere where your people were the most common people. Does that make you feel any different from before?
She shrugs. I'm fine.
Well, you're gonna meet the guild leader too.
I hear
Yes.
she is amazing.
We shouldn't keep her waiting. We should keep on walking.
She and I don't worship Talos, so I think we will be fine. Estelle says with like doing a cross. You know, when you talk about Jesus, you make a cross with your, She makes the Talos motion, but she's clearly mocking.
I roll my eyes.
Once you guys like come to the docks, there is a Imperial Legionnaire waiting at the docks, and like you guys give the papers of basically being from the
Skyrim?
basically Skyrim, the Adventurers Guild, and they like look at the papers and they're like, "Oh no, okay, welcome." You know the rules of the city, or the the Empire.
Yes.
Those who comes from Skyrim needs to know that there is no carrying amulets of Talos. Those will be punished and taken by the Talmor Judiciars.
Testicars.
Justicars. Talmor Justicars. You may be able to be judged by them.
You do
And
see that
arrested
we're all
in the
left,
city.
right?
I am just doing my job, lady. I apologize. But yeah, rest of the rules are quite simple. According to the Lord's new rules, all orcs needs to basically state themselves and their business in the city.
I am
Need to do
Grognak.
that?
I am Grognak from the Adventurers Guild. I am here with my party to talk with our guild leader, which is inside the city. Is that satisfactory enough?
It is, for now. He writes it down. Was it Raniel asking something?
No, I just couldn't hear what you said, so I.
All,
There was just
all,
but I
all
didn't.
orcs needs to basically state their intention in the city. And the captain of the guard says, "I hear you captured some orcs and some pirates." From the captain.
Lots of them.
These orcs were slaves that has run away from their rightful owners. So thank you for returning them to us.
Right.
The
New agenda.
May we go
The-
now?
No, before you go, there's something else you need to hear. The city has a rebellion. There were some whispers that an orc leader called Magoza is leading something. If there's any rumor that lead or any information that leads to the capture of Magoza, will be given 10,000 gold by the Lord. Sorry, not 10,000. 1,000 gold from the Lord. Now we
If
can
we were-
leave.
If we were to find anything, we will let you know. I'm gonna roll deception because I'm bullshitting. Let's see.
I mean,
And I'm gonna go keep on walking towards the direction of where the guild is.
So the city is bigger than any other city you guys have ever seen, except maybe Morbin and Hydraniel, and I'm sorry, and Grobnak. So it's only it's only Aviana who sees the biggest city in her life.
Yeah.
Gehenna has a big walls around it, like I stated, and it is just a huge city. While you guys are walking towards like the markets center where the guild is, rumored to be, or when you guys ask around, you guys learn that it's there. You guys see a lot of orcs who are like chained and they have like these things on their neck. slaves. Slavery is outlawed in Skyrim, but in this place it seems it's not.
I'm
Please,
gonna look at
it's-
Estelle and I'm gonna say, you were saying
I was saying what?
about slavers. It seems
See,
your
look-
people are no better.
At least we don't do cannibalism.
Well, to be fair, she did say that everyone is a slaver, so
We're
her
But
not.
people were not out of that.
But we're just better by not being cannibals.
You don't seem to fully understand the purpose of it. It's about wastefulness. Not that I
No.
subscribe to it personally, but you know.
The orcs looks unhappy. They look less fed than usual
Who would have thought?
and treated like shit. There's one orc who's beaten while you guys are walking. It's beaten because it can't carry the stones it needs to carry.
I'm
You're
Sorry,
going
go
to do what?
I'm going to put my hood up and turn myself into a Nord.
While this is happening, just to state like I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable, but it is quite fucked up, like the slavery and all. The whole city is just quite well designed, but it's very rich, and again like amazingly built. But then like you see a statue of the Lord, who was prepared, and then you see another statue that is prepared by the slaves. The beauty of the city is just comes with fake after some time, or hard pressed. A lot of people are looking at you guys while you guys are walking. There's a huge presence of legionnaires. The city is a border city to the Skyrim, just like Bruma. Therefore, there's a presence of legionnaires. And time to time, you guys see those Altmers who's in the market just acting pretentious and looking rich and powerful with the Talmor robes. They look powerful, they look mighty, and they look handsome. Or beautiful,
I'm gonna hate
but just
it
as
here.
dangerous. It is
Wanna out arrogant them.
the whole place is like it looks good, but it feels wrong to be here. The Skyrim is weird, cold, and strange. There's the Nords loud. Nords are loud and fucking stupid sometimes, but they don't have this cruelty.
Sound intimidating.
Aviana, you look at them with like, and just, but it's not working.
It's fine,
Do
yeah,
I
was
see
just
her
joking
do
around.
that?
I was just joking around. I mean, I think she would actually try to sort of copy paste what she sees of like, standard Altmer behavior, because she knows that hers is not standard Altmer behavior. I guess she tries to copy it somewhat, doing a pretty poor job of it apparently.
I'm going to. If anyone looks at me, I'm just going to nod. Anyone, I don't really care.
As you guys walk more and more, finally you guys come to the market area and close to where the guild is. It seems they hired a place, like a 4-store or a 4-floor building, and at the entrance you guys hear a voice that everyone recognizes. Toss a coin for the adventurer, oh valley of
God damn
plenty,
it.
oh
Oh, God.
valley of plenty.
Ho 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 ho!
And it's
Can someone
Andrew.
mute him?
It's Andrew who's singing, and Favos just says, "Andrew, you know I can cast silence on you, right?" I know, Sir Favos. Why? Stop singing. But one does never say stop singing to a. There's a silence cast on Andrew.
I'm gonna look directly at Favos and give him a very grateful nod.
This Dunmer gets up and says, "Welcome, our friends. You have finally arrived."
How are things, Favos?
Things are fine and they're getting better. How about you, everyone? Are you guys rested well? Maybe I will tell the cook to prepare food for you all.
At least we're on dry land and we may be able to retain the food.
The ship was hard, I see.
We fought some pirates.
Estelle immediately says, "Hi, I'm Estelle. The newest addition to your guild."
That reminds
You're
me.
not accepted
I-
yet.
That reminds me. I need to take her to see the guild leader. Where might she be?
The guild leader was talking with Bazook. They're arguing, but I will check on them and be right back.
Thank you very much.
The Pablos leaves, and you guys see a guy who comes near you. It's a Khajiit. Kadar just wake up from his nap, and he says, "Greetings."
This one is happy to see you.
Khajiit is happy to see you. Pardon, Kadar is happy to see you all.
It's good to see you are doing well, Kadar. I hope you haven't been getting lost in the city and getting drunk.
I do none of those things, but all of them at the same time. There was a wisdom
Great.
in getting lost, but finding your way still.
Well, I hope it doesn't turn out like last time.
I hope so as well. Pardon, Kadar hopes so as well.
What
The-
is-
Go on.
What has been happening in the city while we were in Skyrim? Anything that we should know?
We were the Kadar and the group were ambushed by these Kingsmen. And the Methradel, the Bosmer Adventurers Guild minor member, the Bosmer that doesn't talk a lot, but she's this kind of a sneaky rogue with the good way of this very sneaky crossbow use. Says it means that we were assaulted. Yes, we were fine in the end. Bazook just shooed them away with Ariane, and we were trying to find a place to. We were trying to find their place, but we were not very successful.
Very troublesome. You'd think that they would respect the name of our guild. But I suppose we don't have a name yet in this land.
We should. We already escaped that tower thing.
The king or the lord has welcomed us and gave us his place. He said that he is happy his son is safe. She says it like he may not be anytime soon. With the type of smile.
Yeah.
Grognak will pat her on the shoulder. Thankfully, you're here to protect him, to keep him safe.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you about that one, Krognak.
Worry not. I'm pretty sure he will be taken to Morwen now that we are here.
The Andrew's eyes is like, yep, yep, totally, but he can't speak. The door opens and Favos comes out and he says, "Friends, our lady is waiting. Pardon, Ariadne is waiting. Let's go inside."
Estelle, by the way, any drinks that you have while we stay in the city are on me.
Aw, you're so cute. Thank you, Ariadne.
That you're welcome.
And like, I presume everyone enters.
Yeah. This is gonna be a clusterfuck. Yes.
You guys see Ariadne and Bazook, and they're just like themselves. They're nothing different. It's been 2 weeks since you guys didn't see them, and
Greetings.
they look just unhappy for some reason. But they both nod.
Why the long faces?
Before we start talking about matters that is such as that, I would like to introduce Estelle first.
They both look at Estelle.
This is Estelle. As I said in the message, the oh fuck, what was the guy? What was the rank of the wizard dude? Crap.
He is a mage, but like he's not the archmage, but he is someone who wants to be the archmage.
One of the higher ups from the Mages Guild in Skyrim has decided to send help on our mission.
They kind of wanted to get rid of me because I wanted to be the archmage, and nobody wanted me to be an archmage. So I joined your guild, guys, because I think this guild is cooler. So yes, hire me, please.
She is an expert in fire magic, destruction.
So what's everyone's word about her? Says Ariadne. Should we hire her or send her home?
I say we hire her. Not only she's good with magic, she's also very smart.
Aww. She says again.
I agree that we should hire her.
Aww.
Her prowess in destruction magic could be useful in our very long and hard journey.
She does that like my heart is pounding motion.
Ragnar's just gonna look at her like, what the fuck are you doing?
All jokes aside, I am quite happy for any possibilities of me joining this guild. Thank you. And then they look at Aviana.
Hey.
You say yay or nay, Aviana, about having Estelle in the guild?
Don't know her well enough to have an opinion.
Morven?
Well, she's a bit rough around the edges and immature, but very useful with her magic, so... I think she can be a good addition.
Favos, have her sign the papers. Outside, please. Favos nods and takes Estelle outside. Please, everyone, let's have a seat. Says Ariadne. There's a round table, and she sits down first.
Before taking a seat, I'm going to approach Bazook.
Bazook looks at you. Hi, Raniel. No,
How are
hi.
you feeling, Bazook?
Not
How are you
enjoying
feeling?
this city. This city sucks.
Yes, I thought
Does.
you might be saying that. I would like to talk with you after we are done with this meeting, if possible.
No problem.
I'll nod and then take a seat.
Does everyone takes a seat?
Yep.
Yep.
Ariane, just pardon, what's up, Saskia?
You said yes, because apparently that's what we are all saying.
Ariadne just claps her hands together and says, "So late on me. What do we know?" I'm not gonna make you all tell the story of what happened from beginning to an end because we just did a bunch of scenes. But can you guys at least give me details of what everyone tells about what happened?
Well, is she asking about everything or about Inbreak specific?
She asks about everything.
Well, depends on who you ask.
Grognak will tell her the whole story, but he's kinda skirt about how Haraniel was hiding some things. He's just gonna stay straight to the fact, but without trying to like make Haraniel suspicious.
So, what does he say about Dawnstar?
He will say the whole thing that he fucked up, that couldn't fix the situation. He could not control everyone, and it was a clusterfuck.
So, like, when the situation with the Dawnstar is told, Ariadne doesn't look happy in the slightest. Then there was a situation with, Finnabar coming blows with Raniel, which, is not also making her happy.
We did smooth things over with the Jarl and Dawnstar.
Like, you add that when the Dawnstar thing happens, right? Like, we
Yeah.
did smooth things over. Like,
Well, we
she,
did smooth things over.
she listens and listens and listens and listens and listens. And, like, after some time, her silence starts to scare people. Or looks a bit like suspicious.
I think scares would be a strong word, honestly.
Grognak would also like to put that the Jarl of Dawnstar, at least he thinks that she was happy with how it went because she seems to hate the what the fuck do you call it? Stendar people,
The vigilance.
and wanted the vigilance of Stendar and wanted to protect the orcs.
After everything went down, or told, Ariadne, actually Bazook says, "I don't think we should tolerate the guild members laying a hand on each other. That is unacceptable, Finnabar. You should be ashamed of yourself."
There is no need to do that. Cinnabar had his reasons.
Finnabar looks.
And
Go on. Sorry, I cut you off. Go on.
I understand why Finnabar did it. I admit that I was not happy with it, but there is no need to call him out. He was just worried for the safety, worried about the safety of the guild.
Like when Finnabar was told that that's just not okay, Finnabar looks right and looks left, as in like, "Are you talking to me?" type of thing, knowing fully well that he does talk to him. And after the words of Draniel, Bazook says, Don't do that again, Finnebar, or I will lay my hands on you.
Out of character, what did Finnebar do?
He bullied Hadraniel.
Yeah,
Or
you did.
tried
You
to
didn't
be.
see the thing.
He was threatening me and pretty much trying to kill me.
Okay, let's
Uh,
not go that far. He didn't try to kill you.
What? Why was he threatening you? What's the TLDR?
Basically, it's the Imric situation that he thought that Hadraniel know more than he said, and he like entered his room, acting like his voice was the voice of Gwenuel. Like he changed his voice
Oh,
and made
okay.
it look like Gwenuel. And then like when Hadraniel opened the door, he pushed the door in. The door hit his face, and he just barged into the room, saying like, "I will fuck you up if you don't tell us what's going on."
Yeah, fun times.
Does Grognak know about that happening?
Yes, you were told by Alfarius.
Fuck my life, I'm gonna hate this. Grognak is gonna try and defend, Fendebar and tell him the point of view and actually add the details of Radniel being suspicious that he left out.
God.
The Bazook looks at Hadraniel and then says, "It doesn't allow Finnebar to bully one of our members."
That is true. I'm just saying. There is a reason why he was acting like that when the end of our world is in the... Oh fuck, I can't English. The end of the world is at hand.
Finnebar
The
just
balance
says,
one.
Finnebar just says,
Balance, thank you.
"I don't think I allow anyone to bully me, Bazook, including you."
Oh, but it's good for you to bully others, right?
Absolutely, Morin.
See, this attitude, do you think that this attitude is the correct one to have around this guild?
I am treated like shit in the beginning when I entered here. I saw nothing but disrespect by Hadraniel and quite openly Bazook. But if Bazook tells me that if I do it again, he will lay his hands on me, I just welcome it. He can try all he wants. He will just find himself, passed out in an alleyway, I suppose.
Face bombs.
Well, that level of arrogance, like, you act like you own the place, but at the end of it, you were not involved in many of the things that we have done.
Arrogance. I have respond to a threat that was made by Bazook. I don't follow what you mean. He said that he will lay his hands
He
on
is
me.
your leader.
And maybe he should act like one.
Oh, so a leader shouldn't reprimand a subordinate that is acting out in a very childish manner?
No, a leader should.
Everybody's respect. Could be the situation. Hadrenial, has the situation resolved itself to your agreeance, since you were the wrong party here? Case?
What?
You wish to pursue line that we're following right now. This is about conflict that Finnebar and you had that came to
As I said
explosion
before,
there. We're
I
fine.
understand why Finnebar did it. I don't believe there is a need to do anything again.
I-
So
How do
perhaps,
we know that he's not gonna do it
Morwen.
again?
perhaps
Because
we
If he
can now
does it
just
again,
decide to leave it to rest. Focus
He
on
was
what's
warned
really at
already.
hand.
I
he was
have
warned
this.
by Bazook. He won't. If he does it again, he was warned. I don't believe he will.
I'm quite sorry, Aviana, but I don't think that this topic is done. Because one of my reasons of doing what I did was to handle this guild's name. Yes, the guild, there was a massacre at Dawnstar, thanks to one of our people pushing Hands of Grobnak to ask money for a job we didn't do, demanding it, and then using magic, mind magic, to ask money.
Is Finnebar saying that, by the way?
Yes.
With all due respect, you were not present when this happened.
Oh, please. Let Grobnak tell the story. Let Aviana tell the story. But Hadraniel can deny it if he didn't use magic, but he accepted it.
I used magic. As I said, I used it. I did not want the money. I couldn't care less about the money. It was about punishment. He was harassing one of our guild members. As it was never about the money. About that. Should I let random people keep harassing our guild members all the time? Are we not supposed to be a family here, Bazoo?
We are a family. Family does have individuals that they may not enjoy, but we all have to respect each other. This includes you, Finnebar. And Finnebar just shrugs and says, I do respect everyone as much as they deserve. You can't demand respect from me. I am going to act under the rules that you put, or no, not you, Ariadne put in place. I'm not going to call anyone sister or brother, or act like they're family. Ariadne taps the table twice, as in like, it's now time for me to speak. Finnebar, I won't see you, or if I hear that you touch anyone again, you will be no longer in the guild. But if I hear any mage of this guild cast a spell from a individual who wants to buy something from us that person will also leave the guild. Secondly, actually no, thirdly, I want to state that we should make a deal with the people by writing what we want. Write it on a paper, ask a signature, make it all normal. If there's a paper and a signature, they can't say no. In most places. Or ask your money, in advance. But that's not a thing that happens a lot. About this Imbric, Estelle, I presume you have those stones that you will give us. I presume Estelle has those stones that you mentioned that it will keep us hidden from Imbric.
Yes.
Lord,
Most of them,
yes.
most of them we are using right now, but some of them are with her.
Okay. About the city, the king has, or the lord of the city, stated that he wants the bandit king gone. We have been trying to find this place that the Morven, Gavenavel, and Grobnak ran away from, and we couldn't find it from their description. So I hope that you will show us where it is. And maybe we can handle this bandit king.
Can I roll nature or something to try and pinpoint it on a map? Like the general direction of where we ran away from, like the waterfall?
You can point it at the map.
Okay.
Oh, then just backtrack there.
The Bazook says, I think about a night ambush where we can enter to this place and just kill it and fuck off.
Or we can burn this place to the ground for all I care.
It might be difficult. he could have slaves like us inside there and we would be killing them. And on the other hand, if we were to try and do an ambush, it would, his army, from what we have seen, the people there that was watching us, his pet animals, we could indeed ambush them, but there is a probability of casualty.
There always is collateral damage.
The Bazook wishes to lead that night mission, which I don't mind him leading. But there's a second topic that it is causing Guild to discuss. After the king's death, the Bandit King's death, the Lord wishes to hire us to put an end to the slave rebellion.
I'm gonna look at Bazook and say, ended how?
There is this group called the Big Teeth. They're rebelling, says Ariadne.
And do you blame them?
No, I don't. Slavery is against the law. Among the reasons why I left the kingdom. He says that he will pay 10,000 gold for each.
How
that
does
is
Bazook-
something we need to analyze deeply.
How does Bazook look when we start talking about slave rebellion?
He looks sad.
So, what is the price that we put on our morals?
We're mercenaries. We're already doing that.
First day I joined this guild, I said that I would not act like a mercenary. I'm not going to help wipe out on people because of money. I didn't do it before, I'm not going to do it now.
Slavery is one of those things that I cannot, under any circumstances, support.
Estelle says slavery exists everywhere.
It does. But do we want to be remembered as the guild that helped
To
slavery?
a lord, to a king of High Rock? Yes. Alfarius takes a deep breath and he says, I am here for the money. And he takes a deep breath. But I can't say I am not conflicted as someone who don't know what to think about slavery. Finnebar just looks at Aviana on what she thinks.
She's just mostly trying to keep out of the discussion. Like, doesn't agree with slavery, but she doesn't want to go against, old things, so.
What about you, Bazook?
I am raised in Skyrim. Adventurers does the right thing. I think we should do the right thing.
And what is the right thing in here?
It's quite simple, aiding the slaves. Freeing them.
I agree.
I'm not sure if we should go that far. Maybe we can help them find another place to stay at, but helping them to defeat the people of High Rock won't do us any good either.
We don't need to do it openly.
I think we just should stay out of it.
If you don't take a stance against slavery, says Altharius, you are supporting slavery.
Has the ink, uh, has the ink dried? Have we signed a contract regarding this?
The Mazook says we didn't sign a contract. We signed about the slavery. We signed a contract about killing the king. We're not talking about the Bandit King. Bandit King is another problem.
Yes,
Do
exactly.
you want my opinion on what we should suggest? After we're done with the Bandit King, we could just tell this lord that we have prior engagements by the High King of Skyrim, as we have, and politely decline.
And then do what? Says Altharius.
Well, on our way out, we could break a few chains.
I'd rather stay out of it.
Finnebar takes a deep breath and then he says, I think we should be committed to Imric.
Agreed.
We need to find Ayala. Krognak,
Mhm.
you hear a whisper in your head.
And the whisper starts happening. It's just gonna look at the floor.
The king holds Ayala hostage. Says Mafala. Whispers in your ear or in your head.
It's gonna inhale and exhale. I'll try to see if there's any information in the courts. After all, everyone needs a bard.
After we dealt with the king, I presume we will need to find Ayala. That will give us more time to investigate the slave issue. We will make a vote after the king. It will be an open vote. If we decide that we're going to take an action, accept the job, we're going to vote. We're going to accept the job. Those who does not wish to join, they don't have to join. But I am also not very interested in aiding this king, says Ariadne. And if we say we're going to vote against aiding these slaves, she looks kind of like she's not really interested in aiding slaves as well, because it comes with her own with its own issues. We will do it. Those who does not wish to join, they don't have to. But we also need to stay on Imric. We don't know what is he doing, what is he planning.
This might sound very heartless, but I think we should not be aiding the slaves or doing the thing the king wants us to do with the slaves. As Haradniel said, we should stay away from it, and as Finnevar said, we should have a full focus only on Imric. After all, if we don't stop him, what's the point of saving the slaves?
The whole finding Ayala is based on this king's job, on us staying here. While we are looking for Ayala, we have to do this job so we can stay in the city.
Yes, exactly. I'm just saying we should not do the slave thing afterwards.
I will take my leave, Lady Ariadne, says Alferis. And he leaves. Tonight, the night ambush. We're gonna try to kill this bandit king.
I think we should scout the area first. We don't need to rush this.
Have you guys scouted the area? Wait, they said they didn't find the area, right?
They
So never
didn't
mind.
find the area.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with Morwood.
Okay, who wants to scout the area then?
I can turn invisible.
I can't, but I'm not very visible.
Bazuk
I can-
says, Finnabar, Grobnak, Morgan. You guys will scout the area. While Adrenial and Aviana, along with Estelle, will look for any magical traces that can be.
If
Then-
that is... Sorry, go on.
Go on, go on, go on.
If that is all, I will take my leave.
I know.
Grognak is gonna try and find the son of the king.
I need to BRB.
Oh, Grey Wardens, what have you done? He's singing a song called Grey Wardens.
Grognak is gonna walk towards him and tap his shoulder. Greetings.
Greetings, Grobnak.
If I recall correctly, you are from the city, no?
Yes, born and raised.
Great, great. You see, you have probably heard about my book by now, after only been in our guild for a few weeks now.
Yeah,
Right.
totally. You're right. Toads.
Can I roll insight to see if you see me?
Yes. Go right ahead.
God damn it, I believe him.
Yeah, he loves your book.
Right. So he'll pull out a book and a pen. So, I've been wondering, can you tell me more about the city? Its in and outs, and I would like to write about it. I will make
Maybe.
it a story about a bard. He starts describing him of that description's adventure in the city.
Maybe I should tell you this beautiful city's story with a good song. Yes, yes, I should.
I'm back.
I would like it if the description of the city is the underbelly. It will be a majestic story about a dashing, roguish character who has seen things of the underbelly and what the city has to offer.
This song's name is Bear and the Maiden Fair.
Okay.
So I'm going to post this song.
We know it. It was in Game of Thrones.
Yes, but not everyone may know. And he sings this song, and after his song finishes, he says, "You don't need to give me any money. I know my voice is better than yours, but uh, I think if you wish to learn information, not that I am any close to these people, there's just like some people I know, or like I heard about, that may know the city, and it's like underground better than anyone. It's just, where the best chicks are, the most dangerous ones, like Morven.
Right, right. And where would that be?
You should ask the homeless about the sacred apple. Is he like Wings and Najinu doesn't Najinu it?
The sacred apple.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't yell the name.
Sorry. The sacred apple, you say?
You, yes. You should study at the statue of Standar about the mercy if you wish to learn about mercy.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Mercy would indeed be an amazing topic to write about.
I
About our
completely
merciful ways.
agree.
He's gonna fucking offer a shake hand with some money on the fucking palm.
I don't need the money. Don't worry. Thank you.
It's a tip
Go there.
for your singing.
Go there and say like to sing the song. They will let you in.
Thank you.
Other than Grobnak, what else? What others are doing? Like what do they want to do?
I want to do several things. One of them is speak with Bazook. In private.
I had asked to meet with him as well before the meeting started.
Aviana, is there anything that you want to do?
I'm just thinking. I don't know.
As the meeting is done, Bazook gets up and he kind of like walks outside. So I think like Morven and Adrenal kind of steps in front of him.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "Yes, I was going to talk with Adrenial, but Morven, you want to talk with me as well?"
Yes, but you go ahead. I'll wait outside. Call me when you're done.
Okay. Come, Adrenial, there is this weird room that we can talk alone.
Sure.
Can't I eavesdrop?
He kind of like, yes. He slowly goes towards the room and like goes inside. Close the door after Adrenial comes in. You're just like, this looks like an office. And Morven, roll me sneak and at the same time perception, like hearing.
Yeah.
And while this is happening,
Wow. Oh wait, I have the cloak. I'm good.
he puts the hammer to the. He puts the hammer
The
near
fuck
the
today?
desk, and he says, "How can I help you, Adrenial?"
Well, I was just thinking about something. You know, after Dawnstar, during our mission in Dawnstar, we had to meet with the orcs there. Oh, not there, but at the cave. And I was thinking that you don't seem like you have the opportunity to meet many of your people, do you?
Which tribe you're talking about?
What do you mean?
You said that you talked with the orcs in Dawnstar. Which tribe you're talking about? There's two
It's-
tribes there.
It's a small tribe formed of 5 people.
Can you explain what they look like to me?
I'm going to describe them.
You could also tell the names.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
you
don't
can-
remember the name, so I'm just
you
going to
can-
say.
Yeah, you don't remember them, Hadral Neil would. You know. Just say it, tell the name.
Yeah, I'm going to describe them and tell them their names. Tell him their names.
I did spend the time with my people actually.
Well, yes, but I'm saying that it doesn't seem like you do it nowadays too often, do you?
No, I don't.
So I thought that maybe we could go meet some other orcs like those together.
Why you want me to meet with the orcs that follows the code?
Well, it's less about the code, it's more about the fact that I assume you probably feel like you are alone sometimes, don't you? I mean, other than Grognak, who is very different than you, I don't see many other orcs who are anything like you. At least if you get to meet some, you might feel a bit more at home, even if you have to keep a secret.
I am at home here. I don't feel at home at those strongholds. I feel caged.
Hmm. Would it be too invasive of me to ask what happened to you in the stronghold?
Strongholds are nice. It's do not steal, do not kill, do not attack without a reason, fight with honor, protect your tribe. Those who break those rules must pay the blood price. The code of the Malakath is. It sets that a family, it says, but it does not. Once the he takes a deep breath and he like says this, you kind of feel like it's hard for him.
Hmm.
Uh, when the idea becomes real, the reality actually sets in.
Hmm.
The Malakat teaches you don't need to know anything other than your job. Your leader tells you there's no use of thinking about anything other than what's inside in your job. The personal relationship becomes second to your work, and to think otherwise, you cause a downfall in your society. If you don't follow the code of Malakat, it's causing you to lose control. Those who leaves becomes murderers. You end up become a savage when you leave because freedom is way more important than some code that tells you how to live and how to love and how to be. Those orcs would become savages the second they leave because they just don't know any better.
Hmm.
And that's kind of what happened to me. I fought with my father because he simply didn't like who I like or whom I choose to lay with. The code seems wise and generous, but it's not.
Then perhaps you can help some people from that same tribe to escape this code that is putting them in shackles. There are two people there who seem to love each other, but you're not allowed to love each other. What if you were to take them out of there and allow them to be free? You'd be able to guide them better than anyone.
If you told me just help them, I wouldn't. But for love, I would. So maybe after returning, we should visit Mark Dawnstar.
Good. When this is all done, then, Maybe saving some people from an eternity of slavery won't be such a bad thing to do. Not when it puts our own good at risk, I mean.
I don't mind saving those slaves, helping you with your idea, but I ask your help of you helping me saving the slaves in front of your nose.
Hmm. I'll do it.
Thank you.
You have a nice day. Try
You
not to
too.
look much outside the window, and everything should be fine.
I hate not looking outside of the windows, but
Yes, but if you
you
do
can.
look, it will be worse. Goodbye, Bazook.
Goodbye, Adrenial.
I'll slightly bow and then leave.
He waves after you leave and he kind of comes close to the door and says, Morven!
Right here. And she will roll around and get inside.
He closes the door and sits. How can I help you?
It's about the slaves. On our way here, we encountered some what we thought were pirates. Upon returning, we learned that they were actually escaped slaves. I do not like change upon anyone. What I want to propose is that regardless of what the guild decides, we can still free them secretly. And I volunteer.
He smiles and actually says, Thank you, Morven. I appreciate this, and I will ask your hand. But I think we need to wait first.
Yes, of course. Good timing is very important. This should be done after we're ready to leave. Before we're ready to leave, rather. It should not be linked to us.
He nods.
And if things go wrong, don't take the fall. I'll manage.
He smiles. How are you in Alferes?
We're good at sneaking.
You know that's not what I asked.
I'm not sure what exactly you wish to know.
I just asked how we are too. I know that you two are lovers.
Where?
Ah, I didn't know. I am sorry.
It could not be helped.
Well, if you wish to drink, you just need something, let me know.
I think I'm going to sneak into some noble's cellar and get me some good stuff.
I guess if the noble is owns slaves, I will just ignore what you said.
Fair enough. thank you for listening. And don't worry, we'll get it done. And she will pretty much put a hand on his shoulder, like, uh, reassuring. Like, we got
He-
this, big guy.
He smiles and nods.
I'll see you later.
Thanks.
And she will strut out of there.
So should we end the scene there or do anything else? Because in the next scene I will do a bunch of things.
Yeah, but question.
Yes.
There are some side things that I would need to do, so we probably have to do a
Yes.
in between
another
scene
scene.
in between. Yeah. So
I
yeah.
too would like to do one of those.
Yes, we have to do those.
Okay.
I'm just going to go spend some time drinking with Estelle if she wants to.
Estelle is very happy to drink things with you. She's very happy that you pay attention to her.
But I'm
Question.
going to preferably drink good wine.
Bullet, you wanted to ask a question?
How long until it's nighttime?
2 hours, probably.
Well, shit. Should probably be able to squeeze that. Should be fine.
What do you want to do?
Well, do the thing that I was asking, what's his name about?
Andrew,
Yeah,
you want to go to the Sacred Apple?
yeah. But we can do
let's-
that some other
yeah.
time.
Yeah, in another scene or like
Yeah.
in the text. Okay, individuals, love you all, and that will be the moment we end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.